The U.S. government has announced a new round of direct financial assistance, a one-time payment of $1,390 for eligible Americans. This comes as families continue to struggle with high living costs, from groceries to gas. The payment targets low- and middle-income individuals and families most affected by inflation. It's not a universal handout, but a focused effort to provide relief where it's needed most. The government hopes this will help households catch up on bills, pay for urgent needs, and support local businesses. For many, this check means a chance to breathe easier and regain some financial stability. The psychological impact is significant, offering a sense of security in uncertain times. Let's break down the details of this new program and what it means for you. The new stimulus check is more than just a payment. It's a lifeline for millions of Americans facing tough times. It's a direct response to the economic challenges of 2025, when many households are still struggling to make ends meet. Despite some signs of economic growth, the reality is that many families are still squeezed by rising prices for essentials like food, housing, and utilities. Inflation has eroded the value of paychecks, making it harder for people to keep up with everyday expenses and save for the future. This payment is designed to provide immediate relief, especially for those who spend most of their income on necessities and have little left over at the end of the month. By putting money directly into consumers' hands, the government aims to boost spending, support jobs, and help local businesses stay afloat during uncertain times. The timing, late summer 2025, helps families prepare for the costly months ahead, like back-to-school shopping and higher utility bills as the seasons change. It's not just about temporary relief. It's about restoring a sense of economic security and giving people hope for a more stable future. The $1,390 check is a key part of a broader strategy to keep the economy resilient from the ground up, supporting both individuals and communities. The hope is to create a positive cycle, more spending, stronger businesses, and a stable job market that benefits everyone. This targeted approach is meant to help those who need it most, right when they need it, ensuring that no one is left behind during these challenging times. Next, let's look at who qualifies for this important payment and how it could impact your household. To qualify for the $1,390 stimulus, you must meet specific income requirements based on your latest tax return. Individuals earning $75,000 or less in adjusted gross income will receive the full payment. For married couples filing jointly, the threshold is $150,000. Heads of household, often single parents, qualify if they earn $112,500 or less. These limits ensure the payment reaches those most affected by rising costs. Eligibility is based on your adjusted gross income, not total salary, as shown on your 2024 tax return. The IRS will use this information automatically. No application is needed for most people. Payments are focused on low and middle income earners to maximize economic impact. Higher income households are excluded to keep the program effective and fiscally responsible. This structure is a deliberate choice to provide meaningful relief where it matters most. If you're within these income caps, you're set to receive the payment. Next, let's see when you can expect your money. The $1,390 payments will roll out in phases starting late summer 2025. Not everyone will get their payment on the same day. Distribution will be staggered over several weeks. Direct deposit recipients will be first, as it's the fastest and most secure method. If you received a tax refund by direct deposit, expect your stimulus to arrive quickly. Those without direct deposit info on file will get paper checks or prepaid debit cards by mail, which may take longer. The IRS will prioritize lower-income recipients for mailed payments. To track your payment, the IRS will reactivate its Get My Payment online tool. This portal lets you check your payment status, delivery method, and expected arrival. It's a proven resource for transparency and peace of mind. Watch your mail carefully during this period to avoid missing your payment. Stay updated through the official IRS website for the latest information. When it comes to receiving your $1,390 payment, you have three possible options: direct deposit, a paper check, or a prepaid debit card. Each method has its own process and timeline, so it's important to know what to expect. Direct deposit is by far the fastest and most convenient way to get your money. If the IRS already has your bank account information on file, your payment will be sent directly to your account. No waiting for the mail or extra steps required. If you haven't provided your bank details, you'll receive your payment by mail, either as a paper check or as an economic impact payment, or EIP debit card. The delivery method depends on what information the IRS has for you. Paper checks are sent in plain, unmarked envelopes from the U.S. Treasury. Once you receive your check, you can deposit or cash it at your bank just like any other check you might receive. EIP debit cards also arrive in plain envelopes, but you'll notice the Treasury seal and Visa logo. These cards are a secure and convenient alternative to paper checks. To use your EIP debit card, you'll need to activate it first, either online or by calling the number provided. After activation, you can use it for purchases, pay bills, or withdraw cash at ATMs, just like any other prepaid debit card. There are no fees for standard purchases or ATM withdrawals at in-network machines, so you can access your funds without extra costs. During the payment distribution period, be extra vigilant. Open all your mail carefully so you don't accidentally throw away your check or debit card. Some people have mistaken these plain envelopes for junk mail. Remember, the IRS will never call, email, or message you on social media to ask for your personal or banking information. If you get a suspicious message, ignore it and never share your details. To check the status of your payment, always use the official IRS Get My Payment tool online. This is the safest and most accurate way to track your funds. Understanding which payment method you'll receive helps you plan ahead and ensures you get your funds safely, without unnecessary delays or confusion. There's a lot of misinformation out there, so let's take a moment to clear up some of the most common rumors and myths about this stimulus payment. Here's what's real and what's not. Staying informed will help you avoid mistakes and make the most of your payment. As the $1,390 stimulus check is confirmed, many Americans are eager for more information about potential financial relief. Recently, rumors of a $2,000 universal payment have been spreading rapidly online, causing confusion and raising hopes for a bigger payout. But these claims are false. There's currently no approved legislation or official plan for a $2,000 check in August 2025, despite what some posts may suggest. Misinformation like this can lead to disappointment, confusion, and even make people vulnerable to scams that prey on financial uncertainty. Scammers may contact you, promising help or claiming they can secure non-existent payments, all in an attempt to steal your personal information or money. To stay safe, rely only on official sources like IRS.gov or government press releases for stimulus updates and payment details. Right now, the only confirmed payment is the $1,390 check for eligible low- and middle-income Americans. No additional or larger payments have been approved. Any claims of larger or extra payments should be treated with skepticism, especially if they come from unofficial sources or viral posts. Never click on suspicious links or share your personal information with anyone offering special access to stimulus funds or early payments. Remember, the government will never charge a fee for your payment or ask for sensitive information over email or text. Before sharing any news about stimulus checks, always take a moment to verify the source and check for official confirmation. Stick to trusted government sites or reputable news organizations for the most accurate and up-to-date information. By staying informed and cautious, you help protect yourself and your loved ones from scams, confusion, and unnecessary stress. Now let's look at other economic proposals being discussed and what they could mean for your financial future. While the $1,390 check is the only confirmed payment, other ideas are being discussed in Washington. One proposal, backed by former President Trump, would use tariff revenue to fund rebate checks for Americans. The American Worker Rebate Act suggests rebates of $600 per person, or $2,400 for a family of 4, but it faces major hurdles and isn't law. Another speculative idea is the so-called doge dividend, a one-time $5,000 payment funded by government efficiency savings. But it's only a talking point, not a real plan. These proposals are not approved and may never become reality. It's important to distinguish between confirmed payments and political ideas. For now, only the $1,390 stimulus is official and being implemented. Base your financial planning on what's confirmed, not on speculation. Stay aware of policy discussions, but focus on the relief that's actually on its way. Next, let's address how this payment affects your taxes and benefits. The $1,390 stimulus check is not taxable income. You won't owe federal tax on it. It won't reduce your tax refund or increase your tax bill for 2025. The payment also won't affect your eligibility for federal benefits like Medicaid, SNAP, SSI, Social Security, or VA benefits. The law ensures this money isn't counted as income or a resource for these programs. You don't need to report the payment on your tax return or to benefit agencies. The process is automatic and designed to avoid confusion or penalties. The goal is to provide help without jeopardizing other support you rely on. This makes the stimulus a straightforward boost to your finances. The $1,390 stimulus check is a crucial lifeline for millions facing high living costs. It's targeted to help those most affected by inflation, offering real relief for essential expenses. With clear eligibility, phased distribution, and multiple delivery methods, the rollout aims for maximum efficiency. The Get My Payment tool adds transparency and peace of mind. Knowing the facts helps protect against scams and false rumors. The payment is not taxable and won't interfere with other benefits, ensuring recipients get the full value. While it won't solve every problem, it provides immediate, meaningful support for families in need. As payments roll out, this initiative stands as a commitment to supporting Americans through ongoing economic challenges.